Hey man, so angry now. Did you play the new Nitrome game? Can't believe I wasted 30 minutes on that piece of... Fed up with Nitrome. Wish someone would go over there and shut them down for good. Maybe we should. Seriously, let's do it. Meet outside your house now. Nitrome must die.
Nitrome Must Die.
Hello and welcome to Let's Play Nitrome Must Die. I'm MCFPapa and this is part number 1. As you can see from that intro, this isn't your typical Nitrome game. It's the 100th game they ever made, and they put in a ton of effort into it to really make it special, and I love what they did. Though, once again, this is a game I haven't beaten myself. I think I've only gotten up to level 50 or 60 or so on my own. But as the sign says, trespassers will be shot with experimental weaponry, so gotta be careful. And so for keys, I guess WASD is fine. I'ma just do down for the fire though, because Q seems a bit awkward. And now something notable with this game is that there's 100 levels, but they're grouped into sets. And so for this Let's Play, I'm not gonna do my typical trying to make it 15 minutes per part. I'm just gonna do one set per video. So our two heroes, or I guess you can't really call them heroes since they're wanting to destroy Nitrome, are entering the building, and so the unpaid intern generates a bunch of junk for them. So the gameplay of this is just a shooter where you shoot a bunch of enemies and you pick up some cool weapons too. Those guys, I think, are from Jack Frost. And now, I guess I'll gamble sometimes. I really don't care about a high score, but I guess it makes sense to do it at least a bit. So here we got trolls from Frostbite. Though they look quite a bit different. I guess if you get up really close and hit him with all the pellets of the shotgun, then it works. but otherwise it won't. I think though if you die you gotta do the whole level over again. So I don't really want that to happen. Like the whole set of 10 levels.
Challenge.
So now we got a challenge level with these little guys from Enemy 585, I think. I'm not making any promises that I'll recognize literally every single element from earlier games, but I'll do my best. And the thing with the challenge levels is they frequently appear. I think there's 2 per like set of levels, and so you gotta just beat them up, beat all the enemies with the specific power up, or not power up but weapon. So here there's a fun little punching tool. And this is quite a gory game for Nitrome, like having all the blood of the various enemies splatter when you defeat them. Now these guys from Chisel, and I think they were in Chisel 2 as well. And yeah, you don't want to necessarily get power-ups right away, because they don't have a set. They'll just refill your ammo up to full, so if it's already pretty close to full, you don't want to do it. And sometimes they have ones like that where a weapon will spawn that's a weaker gun than what you have. I think they did that just to mess with people, but it really isn't needed. Alright. Oh yeah! Now, near the end, they'll do tougher enemies that move faster. I'm gonna just let a lot of them go down there, because I think I can still shoot them from here. Yeah. And that's a lot easier to deal with them. Now I'm just strategically waiting, yeah, so I get a power up so I would have better ammo. They give you quite a wide variety of various weapons in this game. Yeah, now we get enemies that are actual Nitrome employees. And they can't really get stun locked. But I guess that was more just a tutorial of the employee enemy types. Will any power-ups spawn? I guess they don't spawn once you've completed a level. Oh well. Halfway there.
Challenge.
Yeah, now we got little chiseler guys who are trying to kill the people from Bullet Head. So, like, they're shooting up at us while we're shooting down at them. But unfortunately, doing it this way means that you can't actually get any of the coins for the precious score down there. Yeah, I didn't even really try to aim the guys, I just spammed them, and it worked out. As you can see, there's some funny little jokes down here at the end of the level. Torture devices for employee motivators. And then for the billboard, new game ideas, game with cats, game with blobs, cheap sequel, go. P.S. You have 8 hours. I assume that's a reference to how many cat and blob themed games they made. Alright, more of these guys. But this time we gotta shoot them ourselves. Oh yeah, that's something really good. Yeah, that really knocks you back, but you can really kill them. Yeah, no point even trying really to stand off of the walls, because it just knocks you back so much. Yeah, I know the early levels are seeming quite easy, but if I remember right, they do make them a lot tougher later on. Alright, let's gamble some more. Oh, and they are nice enough to at least fully heal you in this game, so each level you get full health. Now we got the bees from Skywire. And you can kill them just by running into them. Which probably ain't the best strategy, but it will work, I guess. I don't think these springs are from any earlier Nitrome game. I think they're meant to be more their own thing. Okay, I'm hoping for another spawn ammo, because I think that's quite important for some levels, is just making sure you have at least a bit of ammo. And it just was about to spawn one, but then I was an idiot and ran into the bee. Okay, now little... I guess, are these supposed to be blue slimes? Oh. Yeah, now we get the boomerang, which is quite terrible as a weapon. Because you gotta really aim it. Like, what's the fun in aiming your weapon? Seriously. Oh, now I got nothing. Yeah, when you run out of ammo, you get nothing but a crappy little extra little pellet that just falls right on the ground. Anyway, check out the failure of the month. Ooh. And okay, since we're headed into the boss, I'll bank the score. And it's the thing from Snot Putt. So with the bosses, they're bigger enemies themed around stuff from the game, and they're also usually a lot more like notable, famous foes. Now we get bows from BC Bow Contest as as a weapon, which isn't very good. And I'm about to die. Okay, you can retry on the level you died at, thankfully. But that was just, like, bad RNG, I think. You know? Because, like, what was I supposed to do to be able to actually dodge the thing? Yeah, these bosses, though, get quite crazy. But you just gotta pump them full of enough lead, and then they go down easy peasy. So that's gonna do it for this part. So like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time when we tackle floors 11 to 20.